Okay, folks, it's a Wednesday night, November 2nd, and it's been really nice outside, and I had a minute or two, so I've been taking apart some of this motor on this 429. So I just want to give you a quick update on what we're doing on it. So far, so good. If you look at the engine, yeah, those are the valve covers I took off, and those are the valves and springs underneath and the rockers. Man, it looks really good underneath. I'm surprised at how well it looks. We're going to test the cylinders, of course, for pressure and things of that nature, and maybe run a camera down them. But spark plugs came out really good. They're just kind of in there finger tight now. They were all kind of wet. But if you take one out, none of them looked real burnt or anything like that. But I think they're wet because of the fact that the carburetor was not adjusted correctly. So I'm not too worried about that. And I took the AC pump off the front. Took the power steering pump off. Got them up there on the shelf over there for later use if need be. And I am now working on the water pump. Got all these bolts loose already. I mean, I let them soak for a couple of days in WD-40. They all came loose fairly easy, which was good. Took the thermostat off. And I just have the thermostat sitting in here at this point. But, you know, everything so far has gone fairly good. This is the other side of the valve covers and the rockers. And, I mean, they all look a lot better than we expected them to look. Let's just say that. We figured we'd find all kinds of gunk in here and everything else, and we have not. So at this point, I turn around and I've loosened up all the exhaust manifold bolts. This exhaust manifold has got to come off. We're going to put different exhaust on it anyway. We're going to go with headers, maybe straight piped. I don't know if I'm going to put glass packs on it or not. But all those bolts came off nice and loose. They're just in there right now, but they're loose. Of course, I sprayed those for a couple of days in advance too. Anything you're going to do like this on an old motor, it's always good to spray a couple days in advance with some kind of lubricant to help break those bolts loose. So yeah, the next step is going to be taking off this the water pump, and we'll see what it's like inside there, but I don't think it's going to be too big a deal. But the water pump's just, old and ugly, so we're going to get us a new water pump, new power steering pump, new AC pump. Of course, this intake manifold will be going away, and I will be getting a Eldebrock 429 intake manifold and a Eldebrock 600 CFM 4-barrel carburetor for it. And eventually we will also be replacing the camshaft. I'm looking at a 250 or 260 comp cam. And at the end of the day, we should be pushing somewhere around 5 to 550 horsepower for this little Mach 1. So I think that'll be more than enough for what I need. I don't need to have tons of horsepower. It's going to be a cruiser for me. It's not going to be a dragster. And I think it's going to work out great. So far, I am very pleased with what I've seen on this engine, and it seems like it's been pretty well taken care of for what it is. But anyway, just thought I'd give you all a quick update on that. And yeah, we're getting some places, slowly but surely. It all takes a little bit of time. We still need to replace the driver's side floor pan and do some more prepping in the engine bay. We got the transmission over here, the C6 transmission that's going to be going back into the Mach 1. that came off the 429, so I'm going to have to get a different drive shaft because I know the drive shaft I have is too long, so I may have to get a different one or have it cut and redone to the right length. I'm not sure yet. But, you know, there's things in place and the ball is rolling. It's just rolling a little bit slow at the moment, but hey, we're getting some places. So anyway, I just thought I'd give you a quick update on the 429 and the direction we are heading. So I'll talk to you later. This is Mustang Mafia signing out.